Hello.
Hello.
Okay, we're going to talk about power couples. And I'll just say right off the top, I don't love the term power couple.
No, it feels pretentious.
Do you know what it looks like when you Google or look at stock photography of power couple?
I'm sure it's ridiculous.
May I give you? Yep.
Okay.
And, yep.
Okay.
They're at the airport.
Yeah. They're so powerful.
And there's a cup of coffee and sunglasses and everything. When I think power couple, I think Instagram model marries B actor, and they have a tequila line that they want you to buy. Yeah. Or their makeup.
Yeah.
Her makeup and his tequila or something, you know.
Yeah. But we are a power couple, but we are also business partner power couples, and that's one of the ways that we differentiate. But also, we just have a drastically different take on the word power.
Yep.
We basically have like 5 elements that we believe make up power, whether that be in your relationship together or relationships in life in general, but
or your business partnership.
Your business partnership.
Sure. We'll run through them.
So here we go. We're going to go through these 1 through 5. The first element of power couple is performance. And this is going to be wildly unpopular with some people out there, but you and I have a take on basically love is not unconditional. Love is conditional. We love our partner for what they bring to the table, for their attributes and assets, not for what they lack, right? You don't fall in love with somebody because they're a huge douchebag. You fall in love with them because they're awesome, right? Performance, what you bring to the table and how you behave, whether it be in your attitude, your honesty, your reliability, what have you, your performance keeps your spot in the partnership.
I think of it much like a sports team. You've got these high-level people that are the best, so they get put on the playing field. They're the starters.
Yeah.
And I've always thought about, I need to be a starter, right? Like, we'll get into more other elements, but it starts for me at keeping my spot.
Yeah, definitely.
Keeping my spot on the team. I want to be a starter.
Yeah. So performance is number 1. The second element of power is ownership. And ownership just means owning your stuff, whether that be positive or negative. Your happiness is not your partner's responsibility. It is your responsibility. And the only way to achieve that really is to take ownership of where you may fall short, or take ownership of your successes. Like just being accountable and responsible and owning up to what is yours to own. What that does in a partnership is if you have a weakness or you have somewhere where you've fallen short, but you take ownership of that, your partner will automatically see your performance as higher than it would be if you didn't take ownership. So even though you may not be doing as well as you'd like to do in your performance, the fact that you take ownership shows your partner that you are stepping up and being part of the team that brings power to the table.
It also, in my daily activity, means I want you to know you can count on me.
Yes.
If I say I'm going to do something, then I have to do it. Then I have to be careful about what promises I make. I know you're very careful. If you make a promise, you chase that. You have to do it.
Yeah.
Because you want to be credible.
Yeah.
So when you're taking ownership of things, you're believable. People will believe in you, and that gives you power.
Yes, exactly. The third element in power is watchfulness. Watchfulness basically is you watching your partner to see where they may need help. They don't always ask for help. I don't always ask for help, but being watchful shows me that you care, that you're attentive. And if I'm watching for your needs also, then I can be an asset to you when you need it.
Vigilance.
Yes.
Being vigilant for your partner, I feel like tells them, I'm here. You have assistance.
Yep.
You're not on your own. And if we both are vigilant, both for business and for personal relationship stuff, I particularly appreciate having you as a business partner because I know you're going to catch things that I won't catch. So I feel bigger than myself, can take on more and do more because I know that your watchfulness is always there and engaged.
Which is not an excuse to not communicate. So don't take this as like a hall pass for not saying what you need. If you can, and you should articulate, I need. Your partner is not a mind reader. You should be able to communicate your needs, but it is also on the other person to be watchful. That's all we're getting at here.
Yep.
Let's move on. The next element in power is endurance. And endurance, we go into this in great length later, especially in the book, long haul mentality, what it means to stick things out even when things get hard. If you are prone to quitting, it's not going to work.
This is not the life for you.
This is not power. It is not powerful to quit. Endurance is essential in a powerful mindset.
In the book, we talk about in our business, we do a lot of shipping of equipment, right? And so we've shipped stuff to the other side of the world. We shipped up stuff to Australia and Singapore and far, far away places. And if a truck driver shows up 20 minutes late, I used to lose my mind. But a trucker has long haul mentality. He's like, oh, there's a little traffic. He just came from Texas.
Yeah.
Right? He's got the big picture in mind.
Yeah.
So endurance is like, he doesn't get flustered over an hour of traffic outside of Chicago. He's going a long way.
Yeah.
The endurance mentality, we should bring that into our lives, into our marriages and into our business partnerships.
Right. And it means you leave a buffer zone for when things don't go to plan so that you're not like, oh, it got hard, I quit. You can't live life like that at all.
Yep. But knowing that you have endurance, knowing that your partner has endurance, gives you power.
Yes. Yeah. The fifth element in this whole power mindset is rules. Rules are in place so that we keep each other safe, because we both have weaknesses and we both need to say this behavior, this action, this mindset, this whatever is off limits and we won't go there, and you'll follow that rule and I'll follow that rule, and that following those boundaries keeps us safe, and being safe keeps us powerful.
In a government building, there is a code of conduct. They literally have it written on the wall. You can do this. You cannot do this. You can bring this in. You cannot bring that in. I think of the rules as boundaries, code of conduct. You know, when you go in a stadium for a game, they're going to play the national anthem. Stand up, stop talking, take off your hat.
Right.
There's a code of conduct. Those
Right.
are rules.
Right.
I appreciate the fact that you and I can establish rules, how I need things to be, how you need things to be. Boundaries, we
Yep.
keep them. And because we've kept our station, we've kept our agency, we've kept our me, that makes me feel like not only do I have power, but our relationship has power.
Yep.
So these 5 elements I think are just critical and crucial. And I love that we're redefining power couple. I think
It's more than she's not arm candy and he's not some business guy. You know, that's the image that most people get. Power couple is she's arm candy, he's business guy with a lot of money, and they're powerful because they can spend a lot. I don't know.
I think a lot of it's measured in bank account. Like power couple sounds like, oh, they must have a lot of money. And I think money doesn't give you power.
No.
Money gives you the ability to do things. But we struggled with this in writing the book. I want it to say powerful couple, but
Right.
because of pop culture and the term power couple, we kind of went in that direction. But it's not a power couple; it's a powerful couple.
Yes.
And we don't just measure it by how much money you have.
Yeah, which is a really, really good segue into what you should stay tuned for, which is redefining success. What does success really, really mean? Like,
Yeah,
is it money? Is that all there is to it?
measuring yourself by a bank account only is going to make you miserable.
Yeah.
Because there's always somebody with a bigger bank account. But measuring yourself with redefining your own success, that's a great button to push on the next video. We'll leave an in-slate card for it. Please like and subscribe. I hope that you liked the way our take is on power couple, being a powerful couple, having a lot of equity in your relationship. And I appreciate you sharing those. Thank you.
Yeah.